Good morning, children, and welcome back to the online classes. Today is Friday, and I'm planning to finish this exercise. So it's going to be very little and very less work for you, because we're just going to come to the end of this exercise and we're going to finish it. We're not going to go any further. We'll go further in the other sessions. But for today, that is still Friday, you have to only finish till the exercise gets over. Now, listen to me very carefully. I am doing sum number 4 and 5 first, and then I will move on to sum number 5. I'm doing 4 and 6 first, and then I do 5. Now I'm doing 4 and 6 together because their instruction is the same. Number 5 is a little difficult sum that I'm going to teach you about how to find it. So that's going to need a lot of explanation, a lot of rough work. So that is why I've kept that sum aside. So sum number 4 says find the greatest number that will divide 345, 720 and 180 completely. When it says to divide which is the greatest number, but naturally I have to find the HCF. Again, I can use any method. I don't have to stick to any method. But it's always better to do by the short division method or the common division method. It gets done faster. Otherwise, you can use the prime factorization method also, but I'm using the division method over here. 720 and 180. So again, I'm using the division method, so I take all of them together. And remember, this is sum number 4. So I have to find common divisors. 5 won't go by 2. 0, these two 0 numbers will go. So I cannot divide by 2. 3 and 4, 7, 7 and 5, 12, yes. 7 and 2, 9, yes. 1 and 8, 9, yes. So it will be divisible by 3. 3 ones are 3. 3 ones are 3. Carry one small one here. 3 5s are 15. I have told you, and remember, space out your numbers a little bit far from each other. Not very far, but a little bit, so that you have that much space to put that carry over onto the next number. Common. 3 2s are 6. Carry 1. 3 4s are 12. 0. 3 6 are 18. 0. 1 plus 1, 2 plus 5, 7. 7 is not divisible by 3. I go to the next prime number. There is no use of me checking for the other numbers. The number should divide all the 3 numbers. If it's not dividing one number, I don't have to check the other 2 numbers. So my next prime number is 5. 5 2s are 10. All are ending with 5 and 0, so they will be divisible by 5. 5 2s are 10. Carry one small 5 here. 5 3s are 50. 5 4s are 20. Carry 4. 5 8s are 40. 5 12s are 60. Now, as we all know, 23 is a prime number. So only 23 will divide 23 and no other number. And 23 does not divide 48, because you get 2 3s are 6 and 2 2s are 4. Yeah. 2 3s are 6 and 2 2s are 4. You get 46. So it's not dividing 48 either. Nor will it divide 12. So I stop. My work comes to an end. And what is the HCF here? The HCF here is 3 into 5. That is 15. Now here it is no more normal sum. You have to answer the question. It says find the greatest number. So you will write the greatest number. The greatest number is 15. And that's how you do the sum. We go on to number 6 because it's almost the same. Dolly purchases 2 bags of fertilizers weighing 75 kgs and 105 kgs. Find the maximum value of weight which can measure the 2 bags exact number of times. The maximum weight that can measure both the bags or the 2 bags exact number of times. Here also it means I have to find the HCF. What are the weights? It's 75 and 105. So I take 75 kgs and 105 kgs. So I take 75 and 105 together, and I start asking myself which prime numbers will divide both the numbers. Obviously 2 won't go. So next number 3. 7 and 5, 12, yes. 1 and 5, 6, yes. So 3 2s are 6. Carry one small here, 1 here. 3 5s are 15. 3 3s are 9. Carry 1, 3 5s are 15. Now we all know that 25 is not divisible by 3. 3 plus 5, 8, 2 plus 5, 7. 7 and 8 don't come in 3 times table. So, 3 cannot divide both of them, and the only number in the world that we know of that divides 25 easily is 5. So, 5 5s are 25 and 5 7s are 35. Now, both are prime numbers, they are only divisible by themselves or number 1. So, if I divide by 5, I can divide 5 but not 7. If I divide by 7, I can divide 7 but not 5. So, it comes to an end, I cannot divide any further. So, my HCF would be 3 into 5, which is also equal to 15. Remember children, it's a word problem, so you have to write a finite statement. It says find the maximum value of weight. So the maximum value of weight, the maximum value of weight is 15 kgs. And that's how you do this sum. So this is number 4, this is number 6. Don't get confused. 4 and 6 will come as a snapshot to you, and 5 will come to you as a snapshot. But you have to do 4, then 5, and then 6 in that particular order, even though these two sums are being given to you together. I am keeping that sum separate because there's a lot of explanation to be done. Please make sure you do your work neatly, as I have already told you, and this will be sent to you as a snapshot.